Okay, so after all those side quests are now out of the way, the only order of business left, to the best of my knowledge, is a daring rescue mission. So, we need to commence operation. We're going to be forced to change our party, I'm afraid. There might be scenes here and there, but I don't know where they all are. I should also explain, depending on how long the final arc takes, I may have to split this into 2 videos. So we'll play this by ear, but we should be very, very close to the end. So, we're done with the ship, apparently.
I'm so proud of you, Rean!
So unlike other games, there's no room for error with the quests. If you miss any of them, any point, anywhere, you are locked out of getting that Lionheart medal. A little tough. Anyway, we are going to grab Emma, Laura, Elliot, and I'm thinking Gaius. So yes, I will be benching Fee here. Anyway, I'll explain some stuff as we go, but first I'll let the scene play out.
Minutes remaining! All students, assume your positions!
4th Armored Division, charge! 3rd Armored Division, advance!
Left flank. Fire a barrage to cover your retreat.
Do not cower! We have the advantage! Very well, Black Whirlwind! Then witness the spirit of the Imperial Army! Onwards, Nightheart!
Roger that, General.
That's enough of your childish taunts. Swords have their place in the world just as armies do. I don't intend to rely on the Vander name on a battlefield such as this. I never expected for you, of all people, to cooperate with Duke Cayenne's scheming. What reason would possibly inspire you to raise your blade for his cause? A real tigress, didn't I? But you would do well not to assume victory is within your grasp. All units, assume the two-headed dragon formation. Limit the enemy's movement. Surround and annihilate them.
Citizens of Heimdall! Citizens of Heimdall! Traitors who wish harm upon His Majesty are approaching. I repeat, traitors who wish harm upon His Majesty are approaching. Please remain inside until they have been eliminated. I repeat, please remain inside until they have been eliminated.
Damn, this is reminiscent of Sky. The architecture, the general area. Luckily it's not as big and winding as the area around the other palace was. Or the villa, I mean. But otherwise, yes, if you've been playing the series, this is the second villa rescue we've had to do. And in this game, it's the second rescue of royalty.
This is Karel Imperial Villa? It's gorgeous.
Hard to believe a place of such scenic beauty is so close to the capital.
Yeah, I didn't know a place this pretty was nearby either.
One company of Imperial guardsmen and 2 armored cars approaching.
That didn't take long.
Class 7, Group A, advance towards the villa.
Everyone else, use Millium as a decoy.
Group B, you're with me. Keep watch on the situation up front while securing the area.
Yes, ma'am.
Commence the operation.
Group A, let's go!
Acknowledged.
So I don't think I showed this yet, but Saintly Force, Shining R, these... I can kind of allow me... well, this allows me to kind of use Monkeys as a bit of a support unit. Same for Harvest, I guess, as you have Earth Pulse, and then the rest of the stuff is to make him actually have some offensive power. I still have Mobius equipped. In reality, I can pretty much use anything I wish. So... you know what? Let's try Tauros. Mirage on Emma, you can see everything she has set up. Here's Laura. And in case I need to bring in Elliot or Guys. As for Rean, I haven't really touched anything of his for way too long. Like, I probably should look into replacing the shield too, but it's just, I honestly don't care. I just noticed he has a Shining R too. Realized something that I did miss, but oh well. So I did not get the Calamity Master course this playthrough. You may wonder why I'm not too stressed about it. I actually could have went to Nord to get the monsters there, and that should have pushed me.
Stay on
over.
guard and don't get cocky. Let's move. There.
But in case you're wondering, that's where my missing monsters were. I just realized because all those things I missed, I never went back for. Now, I don't think I've used Shotgun Blast on camera.
This one's just for you. Enjoy. They're off balance.
I'll back you up.
Leave this to me.
This one has more HP. Damn, 20,000.
Of course.
Actually, that might have been exactly enough to kill him for full health. Imagine that. Anyway, bring down the Flood. And that was half his
Battle's
health.
over. But stay alert, everyone.
I also don't really care to swap around the other Master Quartz. You'll understand why when we get to the end of the game. If you want spoilers, I don't intend to carry over the Master Quartz EXP levels or what have you. So that means, yes, when I do New Game Plus, I will be starting over from scratch in that regard. I've been giving a lot of thought on what I want to carry over, and it's one of those things I settled on. Now that I think about it, I never scanned these things yet.
Bring it on. Here we go. There. Ha! Now.
Why not?
Let's go, everyone.
Leave
All
this
right.
to me.
Ha! Eat that!
Of course! Analyzing.
I really don't care what's here, to be honest.
Leave this to me!
Leave this to me!
There's no time to waste.
Sorry if you wanted to read that, but I just don't care. I have to make an example out of these guys. I'm not surrounded. Overall, this doesn't seem too bad.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky!
I definitely do need the CP.
My turn!
I can hit 4 here, so we'll do it this way.
Now's our chance!
Sadly, now is when I can really use the burst, but oh well.
Leave this to me!
So, time to spin.
No escape!
Spin to win after all. Holy.
Here I go! Now's our chance!
An opening!
It's my turn!
I'm gonna use this on Laura
Hang
to
in there,
keep
everyone.
her alive.
You have my thanks.
Otherwise, I would have went offensive with Machias.
Here I go!
And I am gonna scan this, but
Enemies
once again, skipping over it. Oh, he's healing.
Huh!
Not bad, I guess.
Here I go!
Yeah, except for this part.
Now's our chance!
An opening! Onward! Shatter!
You missed.
My turn!
Now this might be the death of him, because I'll counter...
Here I go!
Oh. So I could burn the CP, but I'm just gonna have
My
Rean hit him
turn.
because I scanned
My
not
turn! Now's our chance!
He would survive with that
It's
little
my
power
turn.
routine.
It's my turn!
Onward!
Do it right this time, Rean.
Curse you! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
So in case you're wondering why I am scanning them, so I get the EXP bonuses here. I think there is another fight coming where I have to use multiple parties, so
I'm just
swapping
getting
in
started.
Elliot and Gaius will allow me to get their levels up, just in case the game doesn't skip me ahead anymore. I'm guessing Laura's been here before? So let's go upstairs first, since there's loot to be had. I could use the healing thing on Laura, it's just doesn't matter.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
Seraphic Ring, that's a massive healing move. That's the one that costs 300 EP, I believe, without any sort of EP cost reduction.
Oh, that's a fine-looking treasure chest.
Clamo Solarion. So I could look into using new materials to upgrade these two, it's just I don't remember which one's good, which one's bad offhand. So That leads me to the 3rd floor. Now tell me where that one leads me to. I imagine there's probably a key or something I need to get. So, we'll worry about the 3rd floor later.
Oh, we're outside again.
There's a nice pavilion out here.
Too bad we can't fish, you know?
Oh, that's a fine-looking treasure chest.
If you ignore the whole Doom aspect.
Enemy sighted! Let's take them out!
Oh, these are new. Oh, no, they're not. They're Slepters. These are what Duvali used against us in the Aurochs Fortress, I think it was. So I was getting a little excited, but no.
Now! Let's go, everyone!
There's still things we've seen
Leave it to me!
although they are very durable.
Leave this to me! Locked and loaded!
Should've checked to see if they were weak to Petrify. Nothing else to delay them.
Of course!
Petrify chance is 0. Vanguard-type arcades are designed for protecting strongholds, improved in every way over the original. And the reason we don't have Scouter yet is because the items are still blocked out. No elemental weakness either. So let's scan this one so it'll get unbalanced. We also get the Scouter bonus
Leave
from
this
here.
to me. Now's our chance.
Got you! Here I go! Now!
An opening.
Sadly, Laura's gonna eat that.
Here I go!
There's pretty much nothing she can do. So I'm swinging this way to try to delay these two.
Now!
An opening.
Keep in mind, had I brought V, I actually could have kept them permanently stun locked.
Here's activate.
It's just I decided to give you guys a little bit of
Onward.
variation. I'm generous, I know. You don't need to remind me. Anyway, that front
Now's
one
our
is dead.
chance.
Got you!
Ah, damn it, he didn't hit it. Never mind, scrap that. That missed.
Too slow! Now's our
And
chance!
give me
Opening.
overkill. Or not.
Now!
Now, since I can't get up unscathed anymore, I'll go ahead and let them use that move so you can see what it is he's charging.
I'll give you a boost!
Thank you very much.
Something I may regret. Ooh, good night, Laura.
Let's move!
So I'm going to try to Autumn Leaf Cutter over here. Never mind. Rean moved in the absolute
my
worst
turn.
spot. They're acting next anyway, so no point.
This one's just for you!
I'm using this one so that I can try to
Enjoy!
unbalance them.
They're off balance!
I'll back you up. Here I go.
I'm hoping this will heal her HP. I'm testing this
Now!
because I'm not entirely sure.
You have my thanks.
Okay, it's kind of like Tyrol, I guess.
Let's move!
And yes, I can hit both of them from here.
Now!
An opening. Onward.
Since it's a free turn,
Let's move! Now's our chance!
An opening. Leave this to me.
going for the big one.
Shatter.
And even got the defense down.
Got you!
It's my turn. Arcus activate. Ha!
I'll give you a boost!
Thank you very much.
Arceus is definitely coming in handy, not gonna lie.
It's my turn! Eat that! Let's move! Ha! Now!
An opening!
It's my turn.
So right here, I'm just hitting them for purposes of generating
Here's our
CP.
chance.
Whoa!
You're
That's a
mine!
5,000 damage crit from Emma.
As if the top two in our class could ever lose.
Bookworms unite.
That was a 5,000 damage crit from my spellcaster. Holy crap.
I did it!
No, Emma did. You watched.
I did it!
I'm just getting started.
I hope so. Damn, she made them all look bad except for Laura. I know it's a Sumerian weapon, but damn. So, what's the difference between a Goldia key and a gold key? Yeah, what is Goldia? Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and open these. If you're wondering why, I'm curious as to whether or not these refresh in a New Game Plus, so we'll test that.
Sounds like things are nasty down there.
Yeah, but the best thing we can do is take care of things here.
So it's times like those when you really have to curse that Million was the shortest one of the bunch. You can't really use her as a human shield. I mean, the one that could probably do it best would be Fee, but even still there's going to be a lot of exposed area, which makes it not ideal. Now, I do have detection equipped, so I can see that there isn't a chest over there. I'm not even going to bother with the dog. So I deal with these jokers instead.
We have nothing to fear.
My turn!
Of course.
In case you're wondering why I'm using Crystal Flood so much, it's the only Class S spell I actually have equipped. Well, that one's dead. And that's another one down.
I'll give you a boost!
She's already at full EP, man. Get with the program.
Right! Take this! Here I go! Sit! Now!
An opening!
So he was only worth 8 CP to Laura.
Our fighting was in perfect sync.
Well, I could keep up at least.
Exactly how it...
What horrors await us inside? Oh, we're not there yet. Ah, man. I can't sneak past
Hope we're
this.
strong enough to take that monster on.
And that EP should recharge as I run, so we should be good. Unfortunately, those things take some time to kill, which is not ideal. And more Looks like there's 7 this time. Luckily, we're not surrounded.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out. Here I go.
Finally get to do Zephyrantes.
Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone.
Understood!
Understood!
Take that. It's my turn.
Yeah, this is my best bet, I think.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up! Here I go!
So we'll put the fire out on the one guy.
Let's move.
Problem is, he may not actually like the way I go about doing so. We'll use an autumn leaf slash over here.
There. Now's our chance.
An opening!
This will give us a bravery point.
Leave this to me! Shatter!
This will give me another bravery
They're off
point.
guard!
Got you.
Damn it. You missed.
Too slow. Let's move.
No AT delay. This'll hurt.
Of course! Arcers activate!
Onward! Shatter!
Now!
I really am considering bringing Elliot into the group.
Too slow.
Yeah, that AT
Here I
delay
go.
really didn't amount to much, I'm afraid. Did not delay.
It's my turn.
You have my thanks.
Let's move.
Aw, it's charging up.
There.
Bad.
Of course! Arcers activate!
So right here I'm stealing the
Now.
quick turn. Which still proved fatal.
Leave this to me!
Here I go.
There's our AT delay.
It's my turn!
Now Laura is going to get a heal. As long as I don't steal that turn from her. I think Heat Wave's the best bet. The Ice one might have been nice in being able to stall the turn, but not an issue.
Leave this to me!
Damn it. That hit Laura, I think.
Too slow. Here I go. Now's our chance.
An
So
opening!
this has almost replenished all of the bravery points I used already.
Leave this to me. Eat that.
It's my turn!
Onward! They're off guard!
And
Got
good
you.
night.
Be gone! Our fighting was in perfect sync.
But I could keep up at least. No complaints here.
All right, that takes care of them. Let's keep going.
Okay, we're getting ambushed in this hallway, I can already tell. Would have been nice if I could have charged up some more EP on Emma, but we'll make do. Actually, no, if there's a safe one right there, we should be fine. Never mind, I spoke too soon. making a last stand.
We have nothing to fear.
Here I go.
I'm gonna go Gale so I can try to seal some people here.
Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone.
Understood.
Here I go.
Damn it, that's gonna connect. That missed.
Too slow. Now's our
Good night.
chance.
An opening.
I'll take my bravery point, thank you.
Now.
Right.
I was actually hoping this was AoE. So let's go this to Rean.
Here I go. Now.
An opening. Leave this to me. Now's our chance.
Got you.
I kind of want to get the EP turn, but oh well.
Here I go. Arcus activate.
No, you don't.
This could miss still.
My turn.
I'm going to play it safe and just go for the guaranteed impede.
There. Now.
An opening.
Now.
Curse you. Right. Arcus activate.
Leave this to me.
Here I go.
Please an
There.
leaf cutter get to the other side.
Now.
An opening.
I now have full bravery once again.
It's my turn.
We'll cue this up anyway.
Now.
Basically, I was thinking if he tried to channel something, I would probably kill him with this. Looks like one survived now.
Leave this to me. My turn. Sit. We'll cut our own path.
So that was enough for Mirage to hit 4. You can see the stat increase that unlocks Crescent Mirror and Phantom Phobia. 9 regen, 50% counter. Got a U material, various healing items.
Exactly how it should be.
I'm just getting this now?
I'm just getting started.
What? Wow. Like, I just can't wrap my head around that. Just gonna pop the rest so we can heal Emma's EP, otherwise there's nothing else I really need to do. For customizing weapons, I don't think you can customize the Zephyrantes ones. I mean, we already have the Gurren anyway. So, what boss awaits us?
Could it be?
And they got rid of the gunner's voice.
Dad!
Rean? Is that really you?
It is! It's me! I'm so glad you're safe!
Are you hurt, Dad?
It's an honor, Your Majesty.
We are unfit to receive such kind words.
I'm relieved to see everyone here is all right. That's far enough.
Altina! You're the girl with the black puppet.
I count 18 days since our last meeting, Rean Schwarzer, which would have been aboard the Pentagruel.
That's right. Did you know we were coming?
Affirmative. I received instructions from Lord Rufus to wait here for you.
Really never misses a beat, does he? Just who are you, anyway? That puppet of yours is just like Milliam's. You aren't sisters or something, are you?
In a sense, yes.
You couldn't be.
Seriously? You don't look that much alike. She would be the elder sister, while I would be the younger one. Do keep in mind that our purposes differ to some extent, however.
Sounds like there's more to the two of you than meets the eye.
I can't deny being curious about who you really are. Now isn't the time to get to the bottom of that. If you intend to stand in our way, then we intend to remove you by force.
Right. And sorry, but we won't be holding back.
Rean! I see no meaning in negotiating further. And while I remain partially reluctant, I will rely on the Society's contraptions for backup. Good luck, everyone! Black Rabbit Altina, model name OZ74. Commencing operation. Beginning combat. Support me, Clown Soleus.
So I wanted to do this with Machias, but I don't think that's possible. Of course, it delayed them both, so Lord is going to crit turn.
Leave this to me!
Like, my main concern about this is that's going to push them further apart. I think I'd rather do this.
Activate!
It's my turn! Arcus activate!
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
Leave this to me!
Sadly, the strength buff will not carry over to Elliot when I swap him in.
It's my turn.
So, let's try this first. I do have Impede equipped, so I could get a little bit of delay going.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away.
Poisoned her.
Now!
Machias does have Genbu equipped. Wow. Double freeze.
I'll give you a boost.
Thank you very much.
Maybe I just got unlucky the first time I tried this.
Leave this to me!
So I want to go for the one that isn't frozen.
Forming barrier.
My turn.
So if I heal Rean, this should be fine. I don't know if you can actually dodge the counter or not. You can see the reflect is not too serious. Gonna go ahead and top him off just in case she pops her S-craft.
Rihanna, at fire.
Now!
Thanks. Here I go. Now! Let's go, everyone!
Leave this to me!
So hopefully this will top off Machias's CP. We'll jack the crit turn.
Here I go! Nice! Look! Ninja! Checkmate!
So, let's see. I'll comment in a second. Damn!
Health depleting. Curious.
Leave this to me!
So, yeah. Okay, that definitely turned things around.
Now's our chance!
Got you!
I was definitely concerned Machias' speed would be a problem here, but
Arc is activated!
he pretty much insta-give those bots.
My turn!
So right here, my plan is just delay her to death.
Now!
An opening!
It would be a lot easier with
Let's
V,
move.
but I can still do it with just Green alone.
Here I go! Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
So this is to unbalance her. She doesn't get
Analysis
unbalanced easily
complete.
if you haven't noticed.
Onward!
I don't know if Laura can do it at all, unless it's just a legitimate crit.
My turn! Right! Take this! Here I go!
Yeah, Machias actually hits really hard. I never noticed.
Now!
An opening!
Mission failed. But how?
Our fighting was in perfect sync.
When I could keep up, at least.
Actually, I guess a good portion of that's
Wait.
probably that Tauros Master Chords.
Yes!
I'm so glad.
Not bad.
But in case you're wondering, the plan was if she popped her S-craft, if I had any survivors, I'd swap that survivor out for Elliot, have him pop his F-craft, S-craft, the Oratorio, and revive everyone. So in
I
case
wasn't
you're
sure
wondering,
we'd be able to hold out.
Elliot is going to be a permanent staple in the team from here on out.
They're unbelievably strong.
Still, victory is ours.
Elise!
I'm so happy to see you again.
I'm sorry it took me so long to get to you. If I weren't so weak, you wouldn't have been stuck here worrying all this time.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me one bit. All that matters now is that you're here with me. And besides, I know I've caused you no shortage of grief by being here.
Think nothing of it. Holding you in my arms makes carrying all the grief in the world worthwhile.
I'm feeling a little emotional myself now.
Couldn't have asked for a nicer, happier ending.
What a truly inspiring bond they share.
They refused to give up on being reunited, and that determination finally paid off.
It's good to see them together again. I'm glad to see you alive and well, Dad. Try not to tease me in front of the Imperial family, okay?
Looks like our plan was a perfect success.
Hey guys, looks like things went okay on your end too.
Indeed. I guess that takes care of the Imperial Guardsmen here.
Please, don't thank us. We simply did our duty as Erebonian citizens.
Besides, we wouldn't have been able to do anything alone. We only came this far because the whole Academy was behind us.
Did I hear that right?
You attended Thor's as well, Your Majesty?
Come to think of it,
Where is the Crown Prince?
Yeah, I can't see that little cutie anywhere.
Fee, stop being so disrespectful.
Well,
That's all?
That's a little unsettling.
if you're looking for the Crown Prince, he's been escorted to the palace.
Valflame Palace? But why?
For what possible reason could he have been taken there? To cooperate in a ritual. Specifically, Duke Cayenne wishes to use the Crown Prince in a ritual which will be conducted shortly.
Sounds like you've got a lot of juicy information you're going to be sharing with us.
My thoughts exactly. Fee! Milliam!
On it.
Roger!
Stay right where you are.
You're trapped now! I know little more about the ritual than you do. One thing I do know, however, is that you're too late to stop it from taking place.
Just how soon is this ritual?
What's going on?
Oh, this is like back in the classroom.
Where's it coming from?
I think it's from above us.
No. This can't be happening.
Emma?
What's wrong, Emma?
This song is the Hexen clan's most strictly forbidden incantation. A song to summon the Vermilion despair from the deepest darkness. Lucifin lead.
What's happening?
Imagine.
Thou art the Vermilion Emperor, keeper of 1,000 weapons, and ruler of the interval between heaven and hell. As a rightful descendant of the Guardians of the Blaze, I offer unto you this song of exaltation.
Yes! Yes! That wretched Emperor may have halted my ancestors' ambition, but I will grant it in his place.
Sorry about this, Your Highness. Just bear with it a while longer until this is all over.
Whoa! The hell?
The space in front of us is distorting!
How splendid!
This could be fun.
So that's the Infernal Castle. It's just as the Black Records described it. But this time, only the Ashen awoke to do battle with the Azure. On that point, it's very different from before. I can't help but wonder what the outcome will be.
It's simply too early to tell. However, regardless of who wins, the Noble Alliance's victory is all but artfully displayed on a silver platter. We of Ouroboros will be able to advance our plans, and I will be able to grant my own wish. Let us be going, Grianos. We must guide this story to its grand finale. Would you care to accompany us, Your Excellency? If you come, I would be most delighted to prepare you a special seat.
A tempting offer, to be sure, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I'll leave the unseen side of this war to you and Duke Cayenne. I'm content to keep watch over the public face of it, whatever ends up coming to pass.
How very cold. Well then, I bid you adieu.
Whose ballad are you singing with that splendid voice of yours, I wonder? I don't suppose it matters. I have my own duty to attend to.
Lord Rufus! What are you... And what is that giant castle? What should I have the ship do?
You needn't concern yourself with the castle. Leave that to me. Focus on our aerial defense as I instructed. The Crimson Wings will grace these skies soon enough, and I want you to be ready for them.
What is that?
Well, if you'll excuse me, my final mission still remains to be completed.
Sorry, she got away.
Oopsie! We were supposed to keep her there, weren't we?
It doesn't matter. She's the least of our worries now.
Just what is that building?
Is everyone all right?
So I don't know if we still get that accessory without the Phoenix medals or what. I'm kind of curious as to what it does, though. So in the event that I'm going to make these separate videos, this is where the break will happen. And we'll be picking up here next time. If I decide to do these all in one piece, then yeah, we're just moving forward.